What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Friday Fuel, from unknown to unforgettable. Guys, I'm super excited about this one. We're going to be talking about how to build momentum and the practicals and the deep, just very practical things. How do you build momentum, right? I guarantee there's been times that you felt, wow, like how do I really get out of this hole that I'm in? I feel stuck. It feels flat, right? How do I practically go from this off feeling to start killing it, where you're crushing deals, where you're literally able to, it feels like you're able to close anybody, you're able to sell anything to anybody. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. I'm super excited for it. If you guys haven't already, drop in the comments what your weekly win is. For me, my weekly win is being able to get my finally get my script out there and out to you guys. I know you guys have been asking for it like crazy, so I finally was able to get that out. So if you guys haven't already, it's in the link down there. Johnny Nitafan /1 call close. Go check that out. Mr. Alex Hank, what's going on, brother? Mr. Brian Moore. Yeah, totally. It's life gets crazy sometimes, but for wherever you guys are tuning in from, whether if you're in the insurance syndicate group, whether you're on my Facebook page, YouTube, wherever you guys are at, thank you guys so much for coming on here and drop in the comments here what your weekly win was. So again, for me, it was doing that and just staying consistent. Ryan England, always appreciate you coming on here, man. Aaron, is it Aaron? Good morning. Weekly win. Had 2 slower weeks and finally got back to my 20K week. Absolutely crushing it. That is awesome. Chris Gatherite, what's going on, brother? Doing self-generation leads. Holy cow, that's awesome. And got them down to 466 a lead. Don't share that too loud. That's awesome, bro. That's huge. And wow, Brian, been a great week. 18 written and issued. Holy cow, bro. Absolutely crushing it. So you guys, if you guys are coming in here, drop in the comments what your win is. Yeah, guys, I'm super excited about to be talking about the practicals on how do you build momentum, right? So for me, the reason that I started thinking about this is because I was like, there's been times that I felt really just stuck, just flat. So for me, it's been, I've gotten chargebacks, like a few chargebacks in a week. I go 1 for 7 and I'm like, how do I get out of this? Right. Just feeling flat. Like I want to be going crazy. I want to be at the top. I always want to be on fire, 20, 30,000 a week. I want to be crushing it. But I for some reason, I just feel like I'm only hitting 5 to 8,000. Right? 3,000. I don't know where you guys are at today, but yeah, like wherever you're at, like I felt that. And so I started thinking about this topic because I'm like, this is huge. And if you guys can build momentum, that's the reason why teams like, I mean, Golden State's my team, but last year in the NBA Finals going, all of a sudden they caught momentum and boom, they were lights out and started crushing it. People in the All-Star game, Jason Tatum, he caught momentum and he was able to get the All-Star record in scoring. You talk about Michael Jordan. You talk about all these greats. They got momentum. They started getting the small wins. So that brings me to my first point on how to practically build momentum in your business. As Brian's saying, I know that feeling of being stuck. I felt it way too often. I've only been in the insurance industry for 10 months, and I felt that. I feel where you guys are at. If you guys are in that place, I hope that this helps. Just sharing my experience with you guys, and for you guys to maybe, hopefully, this helps somebody out, right? This listening to this, and if you're listening, drop in the comments like, hey, that's me. Comment me down below if you felt that way, or you feeling that way now. Is Kareem just dropping the fire emojis? Appreciate you coming on here, man. But wherever you guys are watching it, if you've ever felt that way, drop in the comments me. Just the word me there. But the first practical thing I have on how to practically build momentum is you have to think small. What? A lot of people are like, think big, dream big, go crazy, go towards your dreams, think massive, think huge. And I'm saying think small. You're probably like, what in the world is this guy saying, right? But think small. And what I mean by that is think about what are the small things that you can do forever, every single day, every single hour, whatever it is. Think about what can I accomplish small? What are the small things that I can accomplish right now to start stacking wins? I was listening to a podcast, one of Brad Lee's podcasts, and he was he had this guy, and he said, nobody can call me a loser because I get 20 before noon. And he's like, what do I mean by that? What he means by that is he's getting able to get 20 wins before noon. He's waking up right when his alarm goes off. He gets up, brushes his teeth right away. He goes to the gym before 4. Every single day, he's stacking these wins. He's eating healthy. He drinks his green shake. He's reading, whatever it is, right? But he's getting 20 wins before noon because you can never call him a loser because he's already got so much momentum in the day that now he's able to have that hard discussion that he's didn't want to have with his wife. Now he's able to go out and really have a great sales call, right? So if you guys are feeling stuck, this has really helped me. So practically in the insurance industry, what's helped me start closing more deals and making more sales is just, hey, committing to 100 dials a day. 100 dials consistently every single day. I'm going to start with 100 dials. So I started at 100 dials, moved that to 150. And then I was like, hey, I'm going to close one app a day. I'm going to write one application. I'm going to make one sale every single day. So for the last 60 days, I've averaged 2 sales a day in life insurance. So if you think about that, it started with 100 dials a day. Hey, I'm going to start with the activity. That's all I can control. Boom, boom, boom. And all of a sudden, all right, I'm going to increase that. After I did that for 30 days, all right, I'm going to increase that to 150. And then I started this like 4 or 5 months ago. All right, I'm doing that every single day, convicted. I'm doing this no matter what. I'm doing this every single day. And what's helped me do this is like, hey, I'm trying to get my win for the day before noon, before 10, before 8. How can I do this? Boom, boom, boom. And all of a sudden you have momentum. You start building. There's confidence. You're flowing better. You're standing up straight. You're confident the way you're speaking. Hey, like this, you need this policy. Like you need this coverage in place. What happens to Ben? What happens to Sammy if you don't get any coverage in place? And so that's what's helped me, because all of a sudden you get that win and you got a pep in your step. Ooh, I'm that guy. Woo! You can't touch me. No, I'm just kidding. But it's really about getting the small wins. So all of a sudden, boom, then you can go to the next one and start accomplishing hard things. So that's the first practical I have for you guys. So if you're writing stuff down, grab your pen and paper, think small. Think, what can I do forever? Because how I think is like, if I can't do this forever, I'm not going to do it. Because there's no point. It's like, I want to be able to have a life that I'm actually able to enjoy. Yeah, you have to go through hard things. You have to go through the uncomfortable times. But if I can't do it forever, I'm probably not going to do it. So for me, it's like, how can I exactly, Kareem, control the controllables and set habits? So you start setting those habits. So all of a sudden, boom, every single day I'm writing one app. And I'm like, okay, my goal is 2 apps, but my commitment is 1 app, right? One application for you guys that aren't in insurance. What that is just a sale. So I'm going to make 1 sale every single day. And all of a sudden the cash flow starts going. And all of a sudden you're helping people, and boom, all of a sudden the husband needs a coverage, and then you help the wife. Oh, you got 2, but every day starts at 0. Michael Burt starts at 0. Boom, 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 boom. Every single day. 1. Where's my 1? Where's my 1? Where's my 1? Where's my 1? Every single day, over and over and over and over and over again. And all of a sudden it leads to 3, 4, 5, 6 sales in a day. And all of a sudden next day, all right, need one. And it helps stay consistent. This has helped me, 1, gain momentum in my life and in my insurance sales career. It's helped me make hundreds of thousands of sales and sell hundreds of thousands of dollars in premium in life insurance. But not only that, this has helped me be able to get off the emotional roller coaster that is in your first year of the business, right? I still feel that way. I woke up today and I was like, things aren't going as good as this week, right? It sucks. But it helps stay consistent. Hey, one new client every single day. Where's the one? Where's the one? That's all I'm thinking. Where's the one? Where's the one? And all of a sudden, like you just pep in your step, right? You start flowing, you start going. So that's the first practical. The second one is you got to get your mindset right. One question I want to ask you guys is, who are you listening to? Who are you listening to? And who are you letting actually speak into your life? Because one, if you aren't willing to trade places with the person who's speaking into your life, do you really want them? Do you really want their what they say? So that's a practical for me, is like, if I wouldn't trade places with this person, whether that's with whatever piece of advice that they're giving, right? For spiritual, would I trade places with this guy spiritually? Is this spiritual connection where I want it to be? Like, would I trade places with them? I'm not a parent yet, but like parents, what about for husbands or wives out there? Would you trade places with this person who's giving you advice? Would you trade places with this sales guy? Would you trade places with this marketer? Would you trade places, whatever it is, fill in the blank, whatever you're trying to do, and whoever's giving you the advice, but like, who are you listening to? Is it somebody who has a lesser vision for your life than you do? And so I had to get my mindset right. So practically, what does that mean? So I'm all about the practicals. How can I implement this today, right? So the first thing, start small. Start off with something you can do every single day. For me, it was 100 dials a day. Boom, boom, boom. That's all I can control, 100 dials. It's not crazy, but I'm able to do it every single day. So now on my mind, how do I do it before 12? 100 dials before 12. And then everything else is icing on the cake, but a lot of people have massive visions and don't accomplish it. But the whole point of building momentum is so that you can become an unstoppable force, start pushing the snowball over and over and over again to where, boom, it's flowing massive, and it starts taking out crazy things. So that's the first one. Think small. Second one, get your mindset right. For me, I haven't been working out as much as I should. I'll be straight up with you guys. And that's honestly affected some of my mind, like not getting that win right away. So I think for you guys, practically, is being able to get your mindset right. What are you listening to? This morning, I'm getting my wife coffee, and I'm like listening to spiritual music, because that really helps me going. That helps get me flowing throughout the day. Confidence in God, knowing that He's going to deliver me throughout this day. He's going to provide, right? So whatever that is for you guys, getting your mindset right, whether that's listening to a motivational speech, whether that's listening to music that's just like flowing, whether that's whatever it is, meditation, reading, praying, whatever it is, right? So for me, it's like just listening to positivity. I need the positivity. I don't need to be on Facebook, even though I was this morning. I don't need that. I don't need to see other people's things. I just need to get going. Boom, 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 boom. So that's for me. For you guys, think about what it is, write it down, implement it this week, okay? The third thing, and this kind of goes with my first one, but stay consistent. If you guys haven't already, I've been posting a ton on YouTube. If you haven't checked it out, just look up Johnny Nitafan on YouTube. I have a ton of things, live sales calls, things of that nature, if you guys are really wanting to learn. But I posted this video about how consistency wins, right? And for me, this week, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Tuesday, actually. I went 1 for 7. I did 7 full presentations, and I was just rushing, and I kept getting the same objection over and over and over and over again. And I was like frustrated. I was like, why? Why do I keep getting to think about it? Oh, I need to talk to my wife. Oh, I need to talk to my kids. Oh, I need to talk to my boyfriend. And I'm just frustrated. I'm like, really? Are you serious? Started off 0 for 4. Ended today 1 for 7. And I was like, man, that's frustrating. But then guess what? I just thought about it. Okay, what can I improve? What can I control? What can I improve? What can I control? I'm in this men's group that meets on Thursday mornings. And the biggest thing they said, John Wooden won, I think, 10 national championships in basketball, right? He won 10 national championships. So if you guys like want the comparison, I mean, he's the number one coach, right? That's ever done it in the NCAA. So he won 10 national championships. And the thing that he said, how he was able to win so much, is think about the controllables. The only thing you can control is 1, your attitude, and 2, your mindset, right? So what are you thinking about? So that's why it's so important. Point number 2 is keeping your mindset right. But think about how you can stay consistent. For me, I went 1 for 7. Thought, okay, how I can only control my attitude and mindset. All right, that's all I'm going to control. Boom, next day, go 3 for 3 before 9. 9 a.m., right, 3 apps. Boom, 3 sales right before 9 a.m. So that's the power of like really staying consistent, because I could have sat in that. I don't know what it I don't know where you guys are at, how you guys feel. Maybe you got that charge back. Maybe you guys got maybe things aren't going right. Maybe you're not eating right, right? If you're into fitness, whatever it is that you're into and really trying to accomplish and really trying to have massive activity, massive success in, maybe you're just like, I fell off the path. Don't let it go twice. Don't do that 2 days in a row, right? So for me, I was like, okay, I can control today. It's a new day, new start. I learned a lot. I'm growing, and I'm committed. I'm committed to being the best. And this comes with changing your time horizon, right? Because that in that day I wasn't great, but my goal isn't to be great for one day. My goal is to be great for decades on end. So it's like really changing like your perspective. Like, okay, I learned a ton. Now I know how to overcome that objection. But you got to get hit with that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to finally when it sticks. Boom! All of a sudden you're just on fire. Then you get to overcome the objection. I need to think about it. Boom, boom, boom. Aaron said 100% sales is hard. Emotions and feelings can change daily. You're so right. It's the small, consistent things you do daily that makes you feel the wins every day, despite your life. Totally appreciate you, Kareem, dropping gems. Ryan said today's one of those days. Got only 3 hours of sleep. Love the idea of small wins, like making 1 call, then 2, boom, and sure it's going and going and flowing and going and flowing. I didn't even mean to rhyme. Setting the control balls and setting habits. 1 goes to 2, then 2 goes to 4. Always keep grinding. Never stop. Appreciate you always coming on here, Brian. Ryan saying wouldn't won those 10 out of 12. Then we got JD Bailey and Brian Marquez. Fire, straight fire. Appreciate you guys. And everything has to align as much as possible with everything you do day in and day out. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Think about the practicals, right? The practicals. 1, think small. What are the small wins that I could do? What are for me, $100 a day. What is that for you? Write it down. The second thing, get your mindset right. Who and what are you listening to? Start the day with positivity. Start the day energized, refreshed, ready to go. Boom, boom, boom. Keep going, keep flowing. And the third thing, stay consistent. Do it over and over and over and over again, whatever it is for you, right? So for me, $100 a day again. So what is that for you? Write it down and do it. Start today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow may never come. Start today. Just start. Okay. Hey, I may not be able to get to 100. Let's start with 50. Okay, perfect. Hit that goal every single day. Then you start building confidence, and the confidence leads to momentum, and the momentum leads to sales on sales on sales. Or if you're wanting to go in fitness, like start seeing progress, and you get bought in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So whatever that is for you guys, I hope this helps. I really appreciate you guys coming on. If you guys haven't already, subscribe. If you guys are on YouTube or on wherever you guys are tuning in from, go make it a great day, and appreciate you guys tremendously. And I'm excited to see how you guys implement next week. So I'm going to be going live every single Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time on Fridays, guys. So come back next week and tell me about how this helped you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on. Make it a great day. Pour some fuel on the fire. Peace.